When you are engaging with the Midjourney bot through the Discord app, there's two ways that you're going to talk to it. You're going to talk to it with a command and with a prompt. Now, if we look at the command list, this is what I was mentioning about typing in /imagine. This is going to basically tell Midjourney that what you're typing out after this is going to be a prompt to create a photo. So with this command list, you can click on these hyperlink commands to see exactly what they're used for and exactly what you can do with them specifically. For now, what we're going to focus on is the imagine command because this is the most important one. After we have the commands, then we have our prompts. This is what we're really going to dive into deeply in the following lectures, but I want to just give an overview of the prompts. So if we scroll down here, we can see the inputs and the outputs. So if we were to type in /imagine statue of Apollo, here's an example of what that output would look like. If we go down and make it a slightly more complex output by adding statue of Apollo with flowers, here's what that looks like. So you can see that Midjourney actually does a really excellent job of understanding the context of the words that you're using and transforming that into imagery. And before we get further into the prompts and parameters side, let's just go on the Discord app and have a little bit of fun for a minute creating some original art. So here we are on the Midjourney app, and like we mentioned before, you have to always start with /imagine. As soon as you start typing in the prompt, it's gonna auto-fill basically, and you can click on it to then get to the next stage of putting in your words. So I'm gonna type in futuristic samurai, and we're gonna keep this really simple at the beginning and get more complex as we progress through the chapter. After I type in what I want, I'm gonna go ahead and hit enter, and now Midjourney is gonna go through its process of transitioning the text into imagery. So you can see it gets started creating 4 different options, which is a pretty cool feature. It's gonna put 4 different outputs available for you to choose and move forward with. As it loads, it's always gonna give you a loading bar. It's gonna tell you if you're set to fast or relaxed. And when it finishes, it's gonna let you click and see the images up close so you can decide which one you wanna move forward with. And then it's also gonna have these parameters that we're gonna dive into specifically in later lessons. Because this came out a little bit dark, I wanna just do another version before we move to the next lesson as a quick example for you. So let's do a futuristic samurai, comma, vibrant colors, comma, bright and sunny. Now that I have this new info in here, I'm gonna hit enter, and boom, as you can see, this is a completely different style just by adding a few different words to our prompt. So that's what we're gonna get into in the following lectures of how to use your specific words to get more of your desired output. But the creativity that Midjourney does with such simple wording is mind-blowing. So I'm really excited for you guys to dive into this with me in this chapter.